Hey, how's it? This is the foundation doing my Dallas Cowboys versus Miami Dolphins video. You know who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with the Cowboys. My brother is not calling call me this week. He's a huge Dolphins fan. He's not gonna be calling me all week. Maybe after the game he might go congratulations or whatever, or you guys barely beat us. You guys suck. But the thing is that I just want to win this game. I want to get this business done, and try to find a way to get to avoid any more injuries. I mean, Tyrone Crawford and Antoine Woods was obvious injuries and all that. And then with the Robert Quinn coming back, that would have been ideal if Crawford could have kind of like ease him in, and because our pass rush is going to be a necessity, with Robert Quinn, getting taking advantage of one-on-one situations, and then or even getting double teamed and giving D-Law a couple one-on-one situations and all that. The whole Taco Tarleton thing, I'm not gonna get into it. This the one thing I will say is that whatever, like I wanted different players. I was like with him, I was more like okay, whatever. We drafted him, you know. The him and the coach. I mean, he had a good training camp. He had a great preseason, but him and the coaches just couldn't get along. But the Miami Dolphins picked him up, and I believe we don't have any financial obligations to him, so that kind of helps us out a little bit. But with Antoine Woods, now that we get to see Tristan Hill, and I'm not expecting Tristan Hill to have a huge game. I just want to make sure that Tristan Hill doesn't have that obvious thing like who messed up on if Kenyon Drake breaks open, and so who messed up on that? It's like do not that be Tristan Hill. But like I said, our defensive pass rush is gonna be necessity because Xavier Woods is gonna be out. So Dorrance Armstrong, Robert Quinn, D-Law, Malik Collins, all you guys, bro, you guys gotta, all of them, they gotta step up, and everything. But with Xavier Woods being out, Dorian Thompson, the coaches love him. Another Boise State guy. But and then I know everybody's excited to see Donovan Wilson. I think Donovan Wilson gonna play a lot of special teams, but maybe every now and then, if like if the coaches are feeling confident, they're like, hey, get him in there because this kid he looks forward to trying to make plays. So ever since the blue and white scrimmage, man, I've been excited about this kid too. Um, and kind of like he stands out for me personally because of he wears James Washington's old number and all that. And I love Jason. I love James Washington. His hits, like the Super Bowl, and stuff like that. That's always gonna be. So when I see that number, I kind of get like a little excited about that and everything. Offensively, you might see the Cowboys even do a little different strategy, like try to shorten the game as possible because of our pass rush and the necessity of our pass rush and our defensive injuries. So you might see a little bit more heavy doses of Zeke, because and Michael Gallup was a huge a big surprise injury. Him and Woods was the most surprising injuries. It was like wait, both days waking up. Wait, what? He gonna miss this much games? And Michael Gallup was playing so awesome too. Leading the team in catches and all that. Tavon Austin is gonna probably be out again, so we get to see Devin Smith, who had a huge game. Not just that one huge play, but he had a couple good passes inside too. Runs after the catch. So he's been good. Cooper, we might depend on him a little bit more, and Witten as well too. The thing is like gonna be interesting. What role does Cobb play? Because then there's Cedric Wilson as well too. Cedric Wilson can also play the slot as well too. So there's a lot of moving pieces and all that. So you might see a lot of different things, but I do believe that the Cowboys are gonna give a more try to keep the clock running kind of deal. I'm not saying that they're not gonna be aggressive. I'm just saying that they're gonna be more mindful to kind of like make sure that the clock keeps moving and shortening up this game as possible, so we can get everybody as healthy as possible out. And then Pollard too. I think he's gonna have a bigger role. He can run those he has wide receiver capabilities, so he can run those jet sweeps and get some, maybe some underneath stuffs. But yeah, but then the most important thing too is that he can run the ball as well. I was glad from the first game to this game, he had a much dramatic, big time upgrade, from the Giants game to the Redskins game. So I wouldn't be surprised he has a bigger role in that too. So that's the most important thing. Our defensive pass rush, and hopefully we can get some points early and often, and then we can shorten up the game. Just keep the clock rolling and get out as healthy as possible. All right, mahalo for watching Paniolo boys, and like always, go Cowboys.